Months of controversy and political infighting, the Republican Party is getting ready to hold their national convention in Cleveland. And whether you support them or not, you're paying for it.
Our I-Team found a record amount of public tax dollars going to the political conventions. News Center 7's Jim Otte shows us how much of your money is involved and what you're getting in return. Jim?
Well, our I-Team investigation found a massive pile of your money going directly to the political convention. What's even more amazing, it comes without much public debate or much of a vote by members of Congress. Instead, the administration approved that money for security. This is what they're expecting. Massive protests at the convention in July. That's where the federal funding kicks in.
We're talking about having security presence at every hotel, on every bus, everywhere that the delegates are going to be so that they don't have to worry about being subjected to this harassment, and it becomes a real hefty price tag.
They're getting $50 million from taxpayers. Democrats will get their own $50 million. We asked political analyst Dr. Mark Caleb Smith of Cedarville University, how could it happen? He says for years the feds provided a much smaller subsidy.
Historically, these conventions have been really beauty contests. They've just been an opportunity for the parties to come together, coronate their nominee, and have a big party.
Ironically, just as Congress stopped the old funding scheme in 2014, the Obama administration gave the conventions a total of $100 million in security grants.
So I can understand why they could see a bigger security threat here. That's a different argument, though, than saying this is still what the government ought to fund. You know, you'd think that the political parties themselves should be able to take care of their own security, but that's not where we are.
The money is for crowd control fencing like this. Plus, they're buying 2,000 sets of riot gear for the police. And it's also paying for outside help. Before the convention begins, Dayton police officers will be going to Cleveland, all part of the security plan. 14 officers from the SWAT team and other units at Dayton will spend the better part of a week in Cleveland, along with officers from dozens of other departments.
The city of Cleveland will be reimbursing the city of Dayton for all expenses, and they're funding that through a Department of Justice grant that they have applied for and received. So there will be no cost to the city of Dayton.
To keep the peace, there are plenty of people who have a problem with this special funding. Chief among them, the Libertarian Party.
And if it's that important for them to have these conventions, Republicans and Democrats, they should pay for it.
At a media preview of the convention, Republican leaders would not discuss security in detail, but did say the protests will be kept far away from the convention itself. Governor John Kasich adds the money spent on security will be worth it.
You know, we have good security people. I talked to them about it. At the end of the day, they'll be ready, but I don't think I need to talk about security on television.
The Cleveland Police Officers Union has raised repeated concerns about new equipment being purchased in time for the event. That riot gear hasn't arrived yet. They're hoping it gets to Cleveland soon so they can train with it before the convention. Reporting live, Jim Otte, News Center 7.